Hello, happy Monday. This is your Angel Message Monday after a really wild new moon last week. We're in this waxing crescent where it's time to take the space to really trust yourself, lean in. We have a first quarter moon on Thursday, which is all about action. So, my advice to you would be to do value work. This is a really good time to assess your values because if we don't know what is really important to us, it's hard to trust ourselves. So if you are a member, there's a bonus for you in the membership online, and you can tune into that. And if you are not, that is okay too. Look at what I like, and I always recommend is Dr. Demartini. I like his value quiz, so you can Google that and find that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and lean in to how can I trust myself deeper and take action on that on this awesome angel message. All right, ready? So choose 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Press pause if you need more time. Here we go. If you're choosing position 1, I'm choosing from the top of the deck. You get the Knight of Earth. The Knight of Earth is that card that is a loved one from heaven saying hello. So I always like seeing that card. It also says, look, do what you said you're going to do. Stay in integrity. Honor your commitment. What did you say you're going to do? Do that thing. My eyes really go to the green around the Knight of Earth, which is all about growth. I'm choosing a support card for each area today, and you get the Three of Earth. So this is a double Earth. So this is teamwork. Come into partnerships, be into teamwork, honor your partnerships, and be creative. This is also a combination that says when you create, and you create from your value system something that is really true and authentic to you, good things happen. Good things happen. I'm going to actually put those back into the deck. So it's a really good time for you to do your values. If you're choosing position 1, do what you say you're going to do, and visit your partnerships, your mentors. Who are you mentoring? All of the good stuff. All right, choosing position 2, the Knight of Earth. Not even kidding. You saw me shuffle. So here we go. But this time, my eyes go, so it's another hello from heaven, but my eyes go to the mountains behind him. All right. When I'm choosing a support card and the mountains behind him, I'm sorry, say that the challenges are now behind you. All right. When I'm choosing a support card, you get the 10 of Air, which is affirmation to that, which really just says the same thing. Anything that you have had that is difficulty, that has been trauma, that has appeared as trauma, it is moving behind you. If there's any sort of situation that involves an addiction of any sort, that is moving behind you. So how can you stand in the truth of who you are and give birth to the new with that 10? It's the sperm and the egg, right? That's the 10. But this is really about embracing change. So how can you trust your values really deeper to embrace change? So really similar messaging with 1 and 2 today, but 2 tells me that if you're choosing position 2, there's a little bit more fear-based energy. So my advice there would be to actually use the energy of Thursday's first quarter moon and take action. All right, if you're choosing position 3, I'm going to do a shuffle, a real shuffle. If you're choosing position number 3, the card you get is the Magician. What is it that you want? You get to have whatever it is that you want, put that into action. And if you don't know what you want, tune into your values so you could get clear on what you want. And the support card is the Nine of Earth. Lots of Earth today. So if you're choosing this position, I'm going to say that you have something perhaps that has to do with being self-employed. That is what you are here to birth in this world. Something about really leaning into that luxurious life and really trusting and knowing that you're worth it and you can have it. For position 3, I'm also going to read out of the Creating Money book. This is by Sanaya Roman and Dwayne Packer. And we go to, I honor and value my creative ideas. Isn't that interesting? And then I go into this paragraph that literally says he decided to start valuing his ideas. He started in small ways, asserting himself more and taking more time for himself. So I would say that, and then it goes on to say, like, he loved to teach. He was very drawn to nature. He enjoyed identifying plants, and it goes on to express that person's story. So if you're choosing this position, get really clear on what you value and spend some time alone manifesting and creating from that value system. Yeah. The last thing that I will mention here is if you are at all interested in kind of leaning into the underlying of some of this, the position's really honed into this, but it's there. I wrote a recent article that shared a vulnerable truth, and there is a inner child meditation to that. So sometimes when we think about our values and what we want and what we're here to do, we can access the inner child. So you can check out that article. The link is right down below, and in that article, there's a link to an inner child meditation. So if you're somebody who has some traumas that show up, or something appearing as traumas, it can be in our nervous system, and it can kind of, I don't want to say make things be difficult to manifest, but it definitely can play a part and play a role. So check that out. I'm sending you big love. Happy first quarter moon on Thursday. Take action. Bye.